Okay, so this is gonna be a read on basically. So for the past couple of days, I think it started ever since I think um on a Sunday or on a Saturday. Okay, um I've been getting a lot of messages about like you won't regret something. Like I'm telling you, it's very exaggerated. Like I mean, it sounds exaggerated, but it kind of seems like, okay, what do you mean? Like when you feel like something like you're being pushed down, like you're trying to go for something, but spirit is trying to like make you like put you in an energy of less than air quote, right? So basically I feel like spirit is like doing this to the collective or like the chosen people here, because I'm getting like you're trying to go after a person or go after opportunity here. But spirit is like, I'm telling you, like you won't regret whatever we're giving to you. Like you want this, but you want this that you're going for, but I'm telling you, you won't regret it here, because I'm getting whoever's in a situation or whatever you're dealing with, there are some people who's about to get caught doing something, or they're in some serious there's some serious deep shit. Okay, this is somebody who was probably like eating something or like eating a cut of something here. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out like what date when I started like picking this up here. Okay, because I know today on yesterday is Leo energy, and I know the day before that, well, I think it was Libra energy or Virgo energy. Okay, so I'm just getting like people have been catching on to certain things here, especially like what faces people have been putting on, like how people support themselves and stuff like that. Their mental state, how they've been getting things here, and I see that you are someone who haven't been like doing things that they have been doing here. So Spirit is like, listen, if you go in that direction, you're just gonna get caught up in the wave here. Spirit is also emphasizing, they're showing me the word save, so make sure you save your money, save something here, okay? Because I feel like Spirit is like, you need to save, okay? You need to save for where you're going. You may don't, I don't think you have to save a lot of money, but save everything that you can here, or just save like enough, okay? Because I definitely see that where you're going next, like you don't have to have it all, like these individuals who are in that kind of in that situation that are already there. Okay, so I'm getting like I'm getting something's happening right now, like the seeds are happening right now. Okay, you just need to, I don't think you need to be aware of it, but your subconscious or like the tickle. Okay, like that's my, I'm gonna do a whole video on that as well, like the tickles and everything. But the tickles is basically like that like that what's it called, the when you get the chills. Okay, I call it the tickles. Okay, but yeah, like I haven't actually talked about that for a very long time, okay? And I have like a whole number code and stuff like that. So yeah, anyways, but yeah, so you're getting a vibe here. So you know how like it's your subconscious is becoming awakened, okay? But your conscious is like, oh, okay, like okay, cool, all right, I'm getting the feeling. Okay, that's your subconscious is trying to like bring you aware of something here, okay? It's like your subconscious, like you no longer cannot be sleep to this, all right? This is something that is dangerous. It's something that is serious here, and you need to take it serious. So you need to be a little bit aware of it, because you are scraping up against that frequency, okay, or that energy, okay? So you need to be very, very, very careful, all right? Because we don't want you getting in trouble. You don't have bad karma, okay? So save as much as you can, or save enough, okay? So that way when you get there, you don't have to deal with that type of energy here. I actually feel like the next place you're going to be going towards, or going to, I should say, it's a lot of sunshine, or it's a lot of light. Okay, so this could be there are windows that are a lot more open. Okay, the sun could be coming in, even if you don't have a lot of windows, like the way how the building or whatever, how something's angled, there's a lot of sunlight that comes through, or you can feel like the sun is pushing through the room. Okay, so let's see. I'm hearing spirit saying save, save, save. But intuitively, I feel like you don't need to save as much. It's just, I'm just getting like you need to save, all right? Or maybe sage something here. Sage. Okay, cleanse your space, cleanse your energy, which is why you probably don't have to save as much money or save as much like of your energy here, okay? You just need to cleanse your energy, all right? So we have the Princess of Staff, okay? We also have the Princess of Swords. So that is the Page of Wands, and that's the Page of Swords. And we also have the Eight of Swords here. Okay, so I feel like this is something on a personal level with you here. Spirit is saying that you are coming up across, or you have an excellent idea. You're catching on to something here. But with the Eight of Swords here, you just don't think that it, like, you don't think that it could be achieved here because of so much conflict, or so much negative energies around you here. This could be with five wives, this could be with five sisters, five siblings, five friends, or the number five, but it's five people in the situation, or there's five energies in the situation here. Okay, but I feel like you discovered you discovered something, or you came upon something here. You had an idea and you was like, I'm gonna go for it. But it's like with the Eight of Swords here, you're stuck. Okay, so I feel like Spirit is saying, listen, this is a great idea, or what you're tapping into, it's just beautiful, it's excellent here. Okay, but this Eight of Swords energy, I do feel like you put yourself here. I'm gonna tap in also to, like, what Spirit is also doing as well to, like, block you here, because this energy feels like more self-imposed rather than, like, Spirit blocking you here. Okay, but I definitely do feel like Spirit is putting a cap to how much you can achieve, or how much you can cross over. Okay, so I feel like, Spirit is like, this self-imposed um, um, this self-imposed energy that you have on yourself. It's like, great, this is perfect. I don't need to do anything to, like, stop her, stop him from, like, crossing over. Okay, there's a conflict going on, this is perfect. This is definitely giving me a lot of time to expose or to handle the situation that's happening with the tops. Okay, or maybe the 1% here. Okay, so this is what's going on here. All right, so I don't really want to clarify the energy here. So what's going on as far as, like, Spirit, stopping you from moving forward here? So I think maybe, okay, so I think because I'm asking Spirit, we have the Sun here. Okay, so I'm asking Spirit to maybe you guys are dealing with a Leo, or a Leo is gonna help you guide you out of a situation here. But I'm getting, like, Spirit is saying, don't talk about, like, or they're saying you don't need to focus on, like, what I'm doing, like what I'm putting a cap on, like just focus on, like, what you're supposed to be doing here. Okay, or like what you're supposed to be seeing. Okay, because they're showing me the word see, but it's spelled differently here. Okay, oh, it's looking like see to me. Okay, so Spirit is saying, like, what you're supposed to be seeing. Okay, I'm also hearing the song, What You Know About the Deep End, right? So, you need to, I think maybe you need to not watch these individuals here, but it's like, what you know about the rabbit hole, what you know about the dark hole, the black hole, you know? Um, okay, before you step into what you need to step into. It's like Spirit is like, I'm gonna, instead of putting you in a situation where you are in the black hole, you're experiencing the black hole. It's pretty much the same thing. We want you to empathize with the black hole, so that way when you actually cross over, you can just be in the light all the time, because now you know, or now you understand the black hole, right? That will make you a princess. Okay, princess is like the start of something here. The prince is the middle, and the king and queen is the king and queen is like mastery level. Okay, and the empress and the emperor is like, okay, I'm an OG. I've been around the block for quite some time here. Okay, so what Spirit wants you to know? So we have the Six of Swords here. We also have the Seven of Swords. And we also have the Nine of Cups here. I feel like this is a whole chapter. Like, you need to read a chapter book or something like that. You don't need to read the whole chapter, but you need to read, like, the middle end of the chapter here. And you'll see, and you'll get, like, a aha moment as far as, like, oh, and we have transformation here. You'll see, I mean, speaking of, I'm like, so there's this woman. There's this woman here. She has, like, these windows here. It's all open, and she's just relaxing, laying in her bed, and she has all these, like, cloths here. Okay, these beautiful, like Japanese clothware and stuff like that. Okay, so, I'm getting with the Nine of Cups and the Seven of Cups and the Six of Swords here. Like you, like Spirit is saying, hey, you need to focus on the light. Remember, you were just talking about like, what do you know about the deep end? You need to understand a black hole. So the Six of Swords talks about like someone who just went through the storm. The Five of Wands energy. They went through the storm. Spirit's like, you need to believe. Okay, you need to believe that you're gonna get out of it. Get out of it, out of your intellect here. Don't like have these self-imposed ideas, okay, or belief systems. Basically, let go of it. Believe. Or you just need to hold on to like, okay, things are going to get better, and move in a direction where things are going to get better. Okay, don't think anything's gonna bad happen to you. Okay, or like yeah, and stuff like that. Just do what you need to do. Follow the rules. Do what's necessary here. Even if you're doing what you have to do, like do it out of an intent of like, okay, things are gonna get better here. Okay, like yeah, because if it's something that you have to do, then you know like it's gonna be different for all of you guys. But you still need to. There's still some like, even if you're doing something bad, because you know how they say like, oh, you give I steal from the rich, you know, to give to the poor. Like, I mean, I don't want to use that example because, you know, I feel like that's kind of like, but it's like you're doing something bad here, but it's like you're running away, but you're running away because you don't actually want to be forced in a position where someone's going to put you in a negative position, right? Okay, or a negative situation, okay, and or both, right? Hopefully that makes sense. And so with that situation, that in from what I'm picking up, that perspective, that's correct here. Okay, so with the Six of Swords, it's like you need to move in this type of energy here. Okay, with the Seven of Swords here, this is interesting here. So I feel like I actually don't know what the Seven of Swords is about here, but I feel like you may be like, I don't know if you're lying, or I feel like this is for a few of you guys. Like maybe you're like, okay, I don't like, maybe you're saying, okay, I want things to get better, but actually in actuality you actually don't want things to get better. Okay, I'm seeing with eight light. Okay, so you actually don't want things to get better. You want things to be how it is. Okay, the black hole. You want it to be in a black hole energy. Confirmation. So this is definitely going to be, you know, confirmation for some of you guys here, but for others of you guys, I do see that somebody is lying. Someone is a master at lying and being deceptive here, catching on to things, not giving people their whole information here, or catching on to things and, you know, yeah, and not helping them here. They don't give information to you. Okay, this could be a middleman here, and the middleman is like, okay, well, I'm gonna use this opportunity to like, you know, take advantage of this person, not give them all the information, not give them the proper solution here. Okay, I'm gonna just give them like two ideas, and I'm gonna keep everything else to myself here. Okay, confirmation here. I'm getting something. So I'm getting something is being, you know, timed here. Okay, this could be elderly people here, people who are older, okay, people who are wise beyond their time here. So this is what's probably going on. I'm getting this is a trend, okay, but a lot of these people, if you are encountering things like that, you know how they say respect your elders and everything. These individuals are about to get their heart broken here because they're doing stuff like that, and people are catching on here, okay. Yeah, so I'm getting a lot of children, they're wishing for these individuals to get caught. Okay, because they're like, there's nothing I can really do. You're my grandparent, you're my older, you're my significant other, you're my boss. Okay, what can I do? You know, but these people are about to get caught here, which is why Spirit is saying, listen, I need you to be in this like energy here. Okay, you're doing it for me. You're stuck in this energy, you know, like this is great. Okay, but I need you to also like follow what I say, you know. You're stuck, you're making yourself stuck here. I'm getting confirmation on this message because I keep saying light, light, light. Okay, so you're stuck, okay, but also I need you to believe that you're going to be moving forward. Believe, okay, and I need you to take the steps to this new belief system of things getting better here. Okay, now with the Seven of Swords, I'm gonna clarify that, okay, because I don't know like if you, I'm getting somebody's words is deceptive here. Okay, you can also be like, you know, saying like preaching, okay, or somebody saying something, okay, someone who's a preacher like me, okay, or someone who's just like give information. I wouldn't call myself a preacher, that's so, but someone who like speaks of wisdom or of knowledge, or like trying to like, you know, like boost up someone's confidence or to boost up somebody's day here. I feel like you could be in an energy where you're like, you really want something, you desire something, but you don't believe that that you don't believe what you're saying, or you don't really believe what you're doing here. It's kind of like, okay, I'm doing magic, all right, but they always say when you're watching magical shows, you have to believe it, you have to feel it through your veins and stuff like that. You can't just say it, you have to believe it, okay? Or they say when you're manifesting, you have to envision it, believe that you're there, feel it, breathe it, smell it, say it, and this is something that you're not doing, okay? So spirit wants you to know, like, you have to be in this energy. This is like the three, like the Six of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. This is like the basics of like prophet energy, or like getting closer to God or something like that, okay? So let's clarify the Seven of Swords. What's the Seven of Swords? So we have the Two of Wands here. Yeah, so I think, like, for some of you guys, if this is not you, you're in a situation where there's a middleman, or there's somebody who is a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here. They don't want things to get better here. In fact, I see that you are, like, moving away out of a serious situation here, like from a fire sign, the Aries, Sagittarius here, a Scorpio for some of you guys, specifically a Sagittarius here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here, and this person who's being deceptive, like, they're like, what are you doing? Like, you're doing something that is not normal, like for someone for someone that's in your situation here, okay? So and I think that this person, like, you're going to this person here, or you're traveling to this person, and they're like, what are you doing? Like, I don't want to get better, I don't want to look clean, like, I don't want to do that. So what are you doing here? Okay, so I think what you need to do, I'm going to get some advice for this energy here. What you need to do is basically take the same practices, the same way how you got out of the situation with this fire sign or this air sign, or the situation that you came out of. You need to do it with this one person here, because I feel like whatever you came out of, this one person here, okay, this princess, this air sign is a concentration, or this fire sign is a concentration of what you went through here. So this is like a lesson here, okay? They keep telling me, like, this is a slave energy with this person who's like, oh, what are you doing? I don't want things to get better. This is a slave energy. This is a slave mentality here, okay? Meaning, like, they like to be owned, okay? This is like, this is interesting. This is, like, interesting here. Okay, so what's the advice? So we have the Five of Pentacles here with this person here. Yeah, you just got to slowly, you don't got to cut them off clean, but you have to slowly ease off. Like, okay, I'm not going to really, give you any maybe money, or I'm not going to really put my energy into you. I'm not going to really, like do things for you here. It's like a slowly cut off here. Okay. And honestly, I feel like this person is going to realize that, because I'm seeing somebody squinting. They're like, like, doesn't make any sense, or like, but whatever. But I feel like this person ends up, what the twist is. I actually feel like this person who was doing all this person actually gets, like, on your path, while you're over here in the cold. You're like, I accept the cold is great, it's nice, and this person's like shivering, like because they're so stuck in this warmth energy of deception and not wanting to move and be clean here. But because you let everything flow and you followed your heart, like, spirit has blessed you with, like, the different climates here, you being immune to things that it's cold, or that's hot to people. It's your gift of, you have immunity or something like this, okay? So all right, so with the Nine of Cups here, let's clarify the Nine of Cups energy. Yeah, we have the Ace of Pentacles here with the Five of Pentacles here. So it's like, yeah, you and this person, you guys have nothing, or you guys are easing this off, or you're easing this off specifically from this person here, if this person is not coming along with you here, and you end up getting an opportunity, like, out of nowhere here. And this is why we have the Nine of Cups here. So this is going to lead towards an opportunity to, I don't know, we're going to clarify that. This is an opportunity to lead you towards a wish fulfillment here. You feeling more stable. You're going from a cold climate to a very warm spring-like environment here, okay? Or, energy here. Okay, this can also be the transition from, like, fall to, like, winter. I don't even know, like, I'm just seeing it from the cards here. You go from fall, or you go from like they're transitioning from like winter to fall. Then you're going into winter, and then you go into spring and summer here. But this feels more like with the Nine of Cups, spring. So since spring is in coming about, this energy is telling me that this Nine of Cups energy, you're very close here. So you gotta pick and choose if you're the Seven of Swords person who's like, well, I don't really want my situations to get better, okay, or if you're the opposite person here who's immune to like the seasons, okay, the cold, the heat, you know, yeah, the warmth, okay, the dryness, okay. So clarify the Nine of Cups here. Clarify the Nine of Cups here. So you have the Eight of Wands here. So you're going to be getting communication, maybe from somebody that you want here. Somebody who wants to give you this opportunity here. This is somebody who has, okay, so this is somebody who has a lot of feelings for you with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles here. This is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn here. Somebody you had a problem with. Somebody who was planting their seeds and being deceptive and like taking the lead in a situation. It's almost like this person's like, yeah, I'm a bite, but you know, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to bite here, okay? It's almost like this person's like waiting for a sign, okay? This person was waiting for a sign here. 98 could be important, or 89 could be important here, but this person definitely was waiting for a sign from the gods, okay, to you know, initiate here. Okay, let's clarify this energy here. We have Wisdom, High Priestess here, okay? So yeah, they were waiting for their intuition to tell them like, hey, reach out to this person here. So this person had every right to wait and not contact you, or wait to, you know, initiate. They had every right to do so, because you needed to go through this realization of belief, the following the steps here, and also, you know, cutting or easing off like your connection that you have with this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here, or somebody who is in this energy here. Okay. So that way you can have this opportunity here. Because if this person would have been the middleman between you and this individual, it would have been a done deal. But now that this person is like, air quote, like weak, okay, you know, they just don't know any better, or they just don't have a power because they've been in the place for so long here. They haven't been like moving through the seasons like you. So this person, if they would have been in between you and this individual, they would have did the same thing that they would have done when you came to this individual here, or when you approached this individual, when you came into this energetic cycle here. Okay, so this is why Spirit is saying to wait, you know, or like to save. You won't regret this. I'm telling you, you won't regret this here. Okay, because whatever this person is coming to you and contacting you about, this is about like stability. This is about like laying a solid foundation here. It's not an Eight of Pentacles. This is the Ten of Pentacles. This is like happy wife, happy life here. This is long term. Okay. Spirit is saying this is very, very long term here. This is forever. You can have this forever. You can have this person forever. Clarify the Wisdom. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So their intuition, confirmation was telling them to wait. Plant the seeds. Yeah, I'm interested. Yes, yes, yes. Plant the seeds. But this is forever. Okay, with you and this person. Forever. And I feel like the only reason why you were dealing with a situation, or this concentrated person here, with the Seven of Swords and the Two of Wands here, only reason why you were dealing with that, because this person went through a situation here, and I'm getting this person didn't wait, or they got jaded or something like that. So this person became a bad witch or became a bad person. You didn't do that. You had the faith. You kept walking. Okay, and this person was at the end of the tunnel. This other person's energy was at the end of the tunnel. They never showed up. But you were like, I'm walking through the storm. I'm walking through all of the seasons. If I have to walk it with them, if that's the path, then I have to walk with them. If that's not, and I gotta walk it alone, I will walk it alone. But at the end, if the Nine of Cups here, at the end of the rainbow, because there's a rainbow going inside of the cup, at the end of the rainbow, there was that person from the beginning who was planting all these seeds, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. This person who is very successful here. Okay? So, that is all. This is why you have to save. Okay, this is why you have to save. Not as much, but this is why you have to save, cleanse your energy, and, you know, believe and follow the steps. And, like, listen to what Spirit is saying in terms of, like, cutting a person off or easing a situation off with you and this person. And if they're meant to come with you, let them come with you. But if they're not, walk that path alone so that way you can get to the Nine of Cups energy. Honestly, this Nine of Cups energy is like right around the corner, okay? Because it's springtime. And this card is springtime here. Okay, this may happen something about the 555 or something about 5, that's 10 confirmation. So if it's not on the 5th, then it's on the 10th, okay? But it's like, please use your wisdom here. And also, this is something about the lotus flower here. So use your wisdom in terms of like the lotus flower, it can grow in any type of climate here. So use your wisdom. Understand that you're that type of person to grow anywhere. So this is why it's happening around the corner here. You can grow in any type of situation. So don't miss the opportunity, in other words. Like, and it, like, there's no reason why you should be missing the opportunity because the opportunity is right there, you know? Like, it's not, it doesn't, I'm getting confirmation on that. You don't have to, it doesn't have to look a certain way. It doesn't have to be a certain way. You just need to be there because the energy is just something that's like a major arcana. It's universal. It's always going to be there. You just got to have the eye. You got to have the faith as well, but you got to have the eye, okay? And it's the eye of the lotus. So, or like, you know, it's the lotus energy here. You can grow in any type of climate here. Okay, so this is why, save, and you won't regret it. I'm telling you, because I keep hearing, I'm telling you, you won't regret it. You won't regret it. This is something, please, because I keep asking for something. I keep like wanting something. I keep asking all these questions, and Spirit's like, please, I'm telling you, you won't regret this. Please. And I feel like that's a collective energy as well, okay? Or for some people who's in my energy who resonates really well with my energy, the person also who's like always liking my video, I feel like this is for you as well, okay? Like, you won't regret it, okay? It looks ugly now. You don't have no money, or you're in rags and cloths right now, but you won't regret it here. It's something about the five, okay?